help each other, because there's nothing like helping someone and being helped by someone to make the day seem worth it. I'm coming to you from 2019. It is a brand new year, and it feels like forever since I've made a video. I want to become more active here, to be more productive, and having this as a way to express myself on top of making art is motivating for me, feeling like I can actually say some of the things that I want to say when it seems hard to put it down on paper, or when it seems hard to express it through my art. Um, my art is definitely something that I do to express my feelings. I think the feelings that I express are probably more intense and universal for most people. But sometimes other feelings I don't express through my art because it's more just being human in daily life. Just more the struggles of being an artist. Which is kind of something I want to talk about today, because I guess today was a bit of a struggle, and um, I've touched upon this subject before on my blog, where I talk about kind of the pros and cons, I guess, of being an artist. First of all, let me preface this with, I don't consider myself some crazy successful artist. I am in a new studio. It is still quite a mess. I'm trying to get it in order. That is a daily struggle for me right now. But I don't consider myself less of an artist just because I'm not well known, and I don't think you should either. I don't see a lot of videos like this online. I think that it's very helpful to see how other people are doing it, and to see how other artists are trying to make it in their own lives, in their work. I think it's important to share that, because you can get a very narrow perspective just seeing the good, just seeing somebody's best work. I mean, I know you've probably seen it before, you know, you don't compare yourself to others, and it's very easy to do on social media because people post the best parts every day, and that's all you see is the best parts. So there are other parts, and that's kind of what I'm getting on, or trying to touch upon here. It doesn't matter if you aren't some well-known, successful artist. You kind of define your own success, and that's kind of what I try to do every day, is to define my own success. And it can be very easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to other artists who you may think that you are equal to, but they have more success than you, or you want the same success as they do. But you have to realize that everybody's different, everybody's doing something different, everybody is putting in their own work, everybody is putting in their own time, everybody has different time, everybody has different resources. Sometimes you have to pull upon resources that you have been trying to avoid. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes you have to ask for help. And your number one resource are your friends. I'm lucky to have very supportive friends who love my work and get the word out about me, and you know who you are, and I appreciate it, and I love it, and I need it. And so do you. You need people in your life to push you. You need people in your life to keep you motivated, because you can't rely on yourself to have the strength and energy every day to keep pushing yourself. You should try, but it's not so easy. And I think especially for creatives, it can be especially difficult because we spend a lot of time in our heads. We spend a lot of time in make-believe worlds. Um, and this can lead to thinking these things are real and can get lost very easily. And I know this is true for me, to get lost very easily in a fantasy. And I've found it very challenging to stay grounded. But I've gotten better at it, and I've noticed that when I have certain struggles or I have setbacks or failures or rejections, if you will, that I can bounce back a lot quicker. It still hurts, but it doesn't hurt as long. And I feel like that comes from having the support and realizing that a setback is a lesson. It's fucking necessary. It's necessary to fall and get back up, and to fall again and get back up, because you don't learn all the things that you need to learn if you don't. So, I just wanted to get on here to say that you're not alone. A lot of artists are struggling. Life can be a struggle in and of itself. But that shouldn't stop you from working. It shouldn't stop you from wanting to create. And we should all be here to support each other. And I know that the community that I have seen and that has approached me have been very supportive people, and I'm really thankful of that. I'm thankful that people have wanted to connect with me because they love what I do, because, you know, we connect as people. And I think that it's important for you, if you are watching this, to cultivate that for yourself, to have that, to seek it out, to seek out supporters, to seek out, you know, not necessarily followers, but supporters, I think is the best word. And that can include followers, it includes family, it includes friends, people that you respect. This year, having so many goals that I want to reach, I know that it's going to be near impossible to do it alone. Um, and most things usually are. Most great things are nearly impossible to do alone. If you have big dreams, you need a lot of support. There's usually so many people behind the people that you admire who are pushing them and motivating them and keeping them sane, basically. I started a series not too long ago. Uh, I say not too long ago, but it was probably a few years ago. An artist vlog of my life. At the time, I didn't find it too interesting. I stopped making those videos because I couldn't really find the content that I was wanting. I don't necessarily think that my life was all that interesting at the point, you know, that people wanted to watch it. There were things that I was going through that I think could have been shared, that I think there was a perspective there that I was trying to get at, and I'm not sure that I articulated that well. So I kind of want to, you know, revamp that a little, perhaps bring that series back, but with a new, I guess, goal in mind, and that would be to just kind of share the daily struggles of my life as an artist, and hopefully that will help someone see that we're all very similar, that we all go through a lot of the same things, and that the important part is that we get back up and that we have support and that we try to maintain some grasp on reality and stay in your magic. The worst part for me, thinking about where my life would be right now